start off by thanking all of you guys for allowing us into your classroom and sharing your experiences and your thoughts and your opinions, because it's been really fascinating for me and I've learned a lot from you guys, so yeah, thank you. So today, as my final project, I wanted to look at emotional literacy. So emotional literacy is the ability to know your feelings, have a sense of empathy, manage your emotions, repair emotional damage, and interact with your emotions. So basically, if you're an emotionally literate person, you're good at recognizing your emotions and then processing them in a healthy way, right? You're not going to get angry and then go punch someone in the face. You're going to get angry and then try to deal with that in a healthy way. So that might seem really simple, but for me, when I was growing up, in my family, we didn't really express emotion, and in high school, we didn't do that either. And the main way I communicate is through sarcasm. I don't know if you guys can relate to that, or if you've had a totally different experience you'd like to share, but yeah, I was not a very emotionally literate person for a long time. So this is kind of a basic example that I totally stole from a TED Talks. And so on this chart, we have like energy level and feelings today. So basically by a show of hands, who feels pleasant but low energy, so calm today? Okay, that's pretty good. Who is feeling unpleasant and low energy, so depressed? Okay, that's also good. Kind of afraid to ask this, but who has high energy and is feeling unpleasant? So if you're angry today? Okay, that's awesome. And who is feeling pleasant and high energy, so if you're happy today? Wow, okay, so most people are in the blue calm zone. So for those of you who said calm or happy, can you think of any other words to describe what you're feeling other than happy or calm? Yeah. You feel energetic? That's great. Okay. Yeah? Neutral. You feel neutral, like vanilla?
You like vanilla?
It's an oatmeal kind of feeling. The main point of this was to kind of demonstrate, I basically condensed all emotion into 4 words. Some studies I've read say that there's 2,000 words in English to describe emotion. So instead of saying happy, you could say maybe like energetic or ecstatic, inspired. Instead of calm, maybe you're serene, sublime, I don't know. There's so many words, right? But we might not have access to that many. And that's another way to think about emotional literacy. Like, how do you talk about your emotions? Do you have that ability, or are you just like, I'm angry? Yeah, so why does this matter? Basically, a lot of studies have shown that the more you're able to talk about your emotions and communicate, you'll build better relationships, you are less likely to be anxious and depressed, and you'll do better in school. So it's pretty significant in terms of your overall well-being. So right now in university, I'm taking a course called Transformative Inquiry, and basically it's teaching these skills. So it asks you, what do you care about? Totally, like, generally anything. You could say like surfboards, whatever you want. And then where did you come from as a person? What place did you come from? Where are you now? And where do you want to go? So these are like huge questions. This is an example of something I did for this course that answers those questions. So I looked at myself as a koala and tried to express, like, I'm from Toronto, so that's where I'm from. And I love photography, so I use photography to explore that.
Julia, you're standing in front of the projector.
Oops.
Maybe go back.
Yeah, it's Toronto. So I idea what it looks like. Okay, so I went to school in London, Ontario. Then I moved to China for a bit, and so those are some places I went to. The whole point of this is to allow your experience to inform your emotions and whatever emotions that brings up. Like when I look at that picture, I'm really happy because I know I love traveling. And then I moved to Vietnam for a bit, so that's that. And then I moved to Turkey for a bit. And where am I now? Well, I'm in Victoria. So when I made this, I was thinking about all these experiences I've had and how I felt about it. I mean, I don't know if you guys have ever taken a course in high school where they're like, how do you feel today? Let's explore those feelings. And for a lot of people, they're not into it. They're like, I don't want to think about my feelings. That's terrible. But some ways you can do that is maybe just writing in your journal, meeting up with your professor and just talking, meeting up with your classmates and talking about how you are today. If you're inspired by painting, you can paint a picture, or you can do a dance, you can play a song on your guitar, those are ways of expressing your emotion, right? So what I wanted, the whole point of this was, if there was a course in high school that was about emotions, would you want to take it? What do you think it would look like, and what would you want it to look like?